Up in smoke, we tote as if we aren't broke. Sack and sack, left to pack. Time to go, another road, another show. The green, it grows. And the knowledge, it shows. Nothing like this freestyle, nothing like this win. Nothing like a motherfucker letting me in. You thought I was here to play. You thought I didn't have shit to say. And then I came. I laid down what I had to say. And then you do. She really wasn't here to play. I'm not a rapper. I'm a poet in mind. And so when you get on your grind, just know it takes me a little bit more time. I put my words together off the top of my head, and every other beat just ends up dead because in my mind, in my find, and in every fucking grind, I see who I want to be, who you should be. I see who you don't want me to see. I see these clouds as they amount. I see the money as I count. The cherry burns red, and once again, I have to shake my head. So much death and so much innocent lives lost. And for what? And why do we have to pay to be the boss? And why do we have to pay to go down the street? And why do we have to shoot when our enemies we do meet? You used to have to pick up your fist, but now you pick up the Glock and it just happens so quick. I get choked up and stumble upon my words because there were so many things that you are unable to hear and so many words go unheard. For you're 6 feet under, 4 feet deep, 4 feet deep, 6 foot under, and someone tries to still steal your thunder, you're dead and there's no coming back, and the only thing I lack is a reasonable attack. I ask myself, is this really where I'm supposed to be? And then I roll another 2 or 3. Blaze is what they say. Blaze is my name anyway. Clouds just dance along this room and in this car and dance along the star. But how far? How far shall I go? How far? And when I get there, will I know? Is it clear? Is it simple? Or do I need you to show me the way? I've never been there, but I'm going to get there today. I'm my own GPS. I don't need nobody else but me. And then I roll another 3. You thought I'd cry, you thought I'd die, but for some reason, I just don't know why I keep going on and on, and you can't stop me no matter how hard you try. You try to put me down, you try to talk about me, but you just look like a clown, and the words you say they don't make any sense. And once again, the shit that I spit, it's just here, it's just now, it's more than legit. It has consistency, content, consciousness. And I get stammered and lose my train of thought, but I always come back. And this game can't be bought. It's learned and it's taught, but I think you were absent on that day when they gave out the players' cards to play, and now you want to steal what I got, or you want to steal what he got, and it just doesn't work that way. You're whack, and your insecurities I attack. Somebody sign me and somebody give me $1 million for this book. Somebody give me a ear. Somebody come look. Because I got what you want to hear. I got all this stuff that when I die probably will mean a lot more than when I'm alive. But my words, they're my legacy. And there's no other way to explain who I really am. I know you see. The smile never leaves my face, and no longer do these tears trace down my cheeks, and no longer am I meek because I have something to say. And like I said, you can listen or not. You can go along your way. It just doesn't really matter because this is all I got. I keep talking because I have nothing else to do. I keep trying to say I love you, but come up looking like a fool. And I could be writing this down with a pen and a paper, but this is better my style because it doesn't have to wait. And now you get to hear me, now you get to see me, and now you judge me and say, she's the real deal, or she's so ill, or man, I bet if she had a beat, she'd kill. But like I said, I'm not a rapper, I'm a poet in mind. And as these words dance, they learn, they find a place in my world, a place in my life. And I'm married to none. I'm not anyone's wife. I have no children, and I wish I did. I wish I had a child. I wish I had a kid. But in the grand scheme of things, God knows, and God shows that He will only give us what we can bear. And it just hasn't left me in that fairy tale. I don't own this music that's playing in the back. I don't need the beat because, like I said, I'm not a rapper on attack. I'm just here as a poet, and you already know it, and my shit just keeps coming out. Last year, 2016, I had to shout, and this year I'm a lot quieter and a lot more peace, at peace, giving peace, ensuing peace. I have a nephew and a niece that they're watching me, and they're saying that what I do is what they should do too. And now I'm a model role at that. And one thing I know is how to roll. But that's my black cat before it crosses my path. And let's do the math. I'm not anyone to be modeled. Please don't follow me. Be who you need to be. Be who these stars have you to see. Greatness. You are greatness. And in God's image, we're all gods. For if I'm like Him and you are too, then hello and welcome to a different mind think and a mind thought of where we are gods too. And did you ever think like that? And why not? Once again, that's my black cat. It crosses my path. And once again, you do the math and you say 2 + 2 does not equal 5. And somewhere along the lines we survive. I don't know why. I don't know why I'm here. But I know one day it would all be clear. One day all these words will seamlessly flow, and I will have something substantial to show. I want my published book to be everywhere you look. I want the words that I have written on these aged papers to reach to the masses, to the children, and never favor, never fade, never die. I want you to remember the first thing you thought when you heard these words and they came to your mind. For this is greatness, and the God that I am, and the God that you are, and the God that we find. For we're all talking about the same similar man or woman or entity, but we all fight as if there's a different God for me and a different God for thee. And at the end of the day, it's just a big ass story of telephone. And he said, she said. But we let the record play. Let the record play. And for some odd reason, we rise again another day. And these are the stars. And these are the single bars that play. And they just keep rewinding and keep reminding. And they sit on your heart and they won't go away. And there's a reason. There's a reason why we play. I could never be a rapper. I wouldn't even try. I'm a poet. You already know it. Why even lie?